The moment I put on my headset, now he walked off. My cat, Mr. Evil, decides to come over and start climbing around on me. It's like, really? Okay. All right, this is the second half of the video where Tara, she in the first one admits she's a narcissist, even though she didn't know. She admitted she's a narcissist. So, this is the second half of it. Excuse me. And I probably won't stop this and pause it and do a bunch of commentary on this, and I just want to run through that you can see the whole of the argument fight we have. And one thing I am going to point out, though, is that she claims, oh, I wasn't sleeping with anybody. In other words, she hadn't broken our marriage vows while she was in her little 4-day vacation over there. And I was like, okay, so I suspected it, you know, but what she's going to admit in this video that's key is she doesn't have anywhere to sleep. So this makes us ask the question again, okay, then where were you sleeping for those 4 days when you were over there? Okay, I mean, so, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get started here and let it run, and I may interrupt, I may not. We'll just go from there. And yes, this is, well, here's another thing I'll tell you right now. She had me in such a state, especially a state of just constant depression. I'm isolated, I'm depressed, I just can't get the motivation. Look at this mess out here. I started that Corvette, that's one of my favorite play toys, is that Corvette. My mother had a stroke, rapid onset, dementia, and then passed away pretty quick. And I had to care for her 24 hours a day, and that was for 8 months, 6 months, 8 months. And so year round, that was right in the middle of putting that Corvette together. And then since then, I was dealing with the depression of my mother passing. And then she heaped more on it, and here we are now. And look at this mess out here. I'm embarrassed by it. But thankfully, I'm pulling out of that depression. I'm going to get that corrected. So anyway, let's start this up.
It said video link reached. Is this what?
Oh, forgot about that. I guess that's why in the other video it burped a couple of times. My phone shut down. It basically said video link reached and shut down. So I had to start a new recording. So we didn't miss any real content. Here we go.
It just said. And that will be recording too to confirm. Okay. That's what it just said.
I came in with these. No, I came in to clean the fucking litter boxes like is required of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is required, since she can't actually pay even half the bills here. She uses the electric, she uses the water. She's like, well, you know, I'm not, you know, she talks all the things she doesn't do. What she doesn't realize is land taxes, I mean, the electric to pump that water that she uses. She actually had to fill that tank, that's a 50-gallon tank, every other day. Okay? That's 25 gallons of water a day. That's how the family of four normally uses. Okay? So, FYI.
I put these in so I could come in peace, clean the litter boxes, get the fuck out. I do not want to have conflict. I have high blood pressure. Right now, I'm dizzy and I'm about to fucking pass out.
Okay, that's Munhausen.
I need to go. Can I go clean the litter boxes?
Can't. I just told you need to get out tonight.
Okay. The reason I say that is because she pushed my buttons and the surprised look on her face, and I said, okay, fine. You want to play buttons? You want to play games? Whatever. Get out. Get out now. You know. And what she's doing, she decided to push my buttons, and then I'd forgive her again. Okay, right? No more forgiveness. We're done with the forgiveness. You made your bed. Now you're going to go lay in it.
We're done.
Look at the look on her face. She realizes she went too far. The things she said the day before stuck in my craw, and I ain't putting up with it no more. You, Tara McFadden, said things to me you shouldn't have said. Things that really dug deep about just casually going out and getting you some dick, never loving me, all these things. Okay? You went too far. That's why you're out on or will be on the street when these people figure out about you. And I will not let you come back. You screwed up. I had your ass right up to that day. Wasn't good enough for you. Good luck. But look at that face. She knows. She finally figured it out. Went too far.
You want a divorce, is that right?
You know what?
You want this to be done?
This.
No.
You plan this.
You plan this.
Call the police. Call the police. Tell them what terrible thing I did.
Okay.
Please, call the police. I will call
No, you, okay, go ahead.
I will call the police.
I'll record you while you do it. Because this is it.
See? She's pushed buttons up to the point, now it comes to bluffing. You watch her, she'll put the phone away. Because she's not going to call the police, because she knows there's not jack shit they can do. She went too far.
Again, as a master manipulator, distracting, avoiding the problem and conflict she created. Call the police. I'm waiting on you.
Okay.
Look at the scared look in her face. Went too far. Not putting up with it no more.
Call them.
I've got till December. By that paperwork, I've got till December 31st.
No, you don't. You need to read that paperwork.
Okay.
You need to read that paper again. It says the little sentence you tried to cut out of the center that says if you rediscover your sexual whatever. It says in that, okay, you have until December 31st unless you decide to do these things, and one of these things is to conduct. One of these things is to conduct yourself as normal.
Am I calling the police?
Yes, you are. I'm recording.
I am conducting myself as normal as I was before all this happened.
No, you won't.
I was walking through here, ignoring you.
Okay.
And I please need a sheriff to come out to 1163.
All right. How to do this? Okay. Because she gets extremely frustrated. I'm going to have to cut out some of the audio here, I think. If I can figure out how to do that.
I'm so flustered I can't even give the address. You're abusing me.
Okay.
Notice that? I'm abusing you. I'm abusing you. It's like, really? The only thing going on here is I ain't putting up with your shit.
I'm at, what is the address here?
The master manipulator is trying.
11. 10. We're going through the divorce. I came upstairs. I can't wear watchers, but that is supposed to be my job. I was wearing earplugs and music so I could not get into another conflict like we did last night. And I was wearing earplugs so I could just come in, and I was singing a little bit because it was a cool song, and I was just going to clean the litter boxes, and now he tells me I have to get out. I have till December 31st.
That is not true.
I have until December 31st.
As long as you don't violate the rules, which you just did.
I violated the rules by wearing my earplugs, and now he says I have to go. Tonight. And this, I didn't violate anything. I was wearing my earplugs.
In your opinion.
He set me up.
I set her up to wear. This is how delusions work. I forced her to wear those headphones, and then instead of saying, "Oh, sorry, I will wear them when I come in," she decides to argue with me all this time. I wonder how we got here.
Setting me up. He's been trying to do it. He started it last night. He's trying to set me up to make me leave because he's upset because he tried to bluff me with divorce threats, and I said, okay, let's go.
I agree with the divorce. Please leave now.
Yeah. She was the one that bluffed me with the divorce. I said, either get your head in the game or get a divorce. She goes, okay, let's get a divorce. She didn't expect it to actually happen. More so that she could keep pushing my buttons and I'd kick her ass out. Guess what?
I don't have to.
You have somewhere to go, I don't.
Sorry. He's been drinking.
That's right, I'm a drunk. I'm an alcoholic. I'm not a drug user, at least.
Boss, WASS. You can't miss me.
Yes, I can.
His name is Billy Wayne. And you better not touch my property because it's in the divorce papers that you can't return my property. He's telling me I have to go because I'm wearing earplugs. And he's screaming at me. I have recorded all of this. I've recorded all of this.
So am I.
He's grinning at me? Is that what you said? Sorry.
If you'll let He says if I walk away, I have to leave tonight. And then when
No, you have to leave tonight anyway.
when I stood there, then he said I was wearing my earbuds and have to leave tonight.
You need to leave tonight anyway. That was our agreement. You're violating it.
I'm not violating the agreement.
Yes, you are. You want a divorce?
No, you have to stay away. She said you have to stay away from me.
You want a divorce? So do I. Please leave. Now. That's right, because it's a bluff. It's all a bluff.
You can't make me leave.
It's all a bluff. I don't want a divorce. Please leave. I want a divorce. Get out now.
This is where she's telling them, oh, well, I've got mental problems, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we know. You're a pathological or sociopathic, Machiavellian narcissist. Yes, you've got problems, all right.
So do I.
I can't leave. My place isn't ready yet.
I can't leave. My place isn't ready yet. Really? Would you sleep for 4 days, honey? I'm not an idiot. Not anymore.
You have somewhere who is your new adoptive family. You have admitted on recorded conversation your new adoptive family will let you move in right now. Please leave. You're causing conflict. Oh, that's right. I've got guns, so therefore I'm a danger.
He's got lots of guns in the house. Let me tell you where this went south for me. Badly. This is the third time now that she's tried to flag me, red flag me, to have my guns taken away. Third time. And it's Mr. Roden that's behind this, because he used to constantly say for 4 or 5 years now, always whispering in her ear, he's a Trump supporter. I'm not, but it doesn't fucking matter. And he's got guns. He's a danger to society. Okay? That's where you made your mistake. You decided you wanted to make it legal, try to red flag me and get my guns taken away. I can play that game.
Every time I talk to you, you couldn't hear me. Every other time, I tried to talk to you this far away, you're like, what? What? I can't.
Because I tried to ignore you.
See? Then why don't you just ignore me like normal? That's acting like normal, but you want me to bend over and kiss your ass.
No, what I want you to do is leave tonight. Get out. I want a divorce.
I don't have to.
I want a divorce. Please leave now. You're swearing that it's a bluff. You're wrong. Bullshit, that's a total lie. Your new adoptive family, you've told me multiple times is ready for you to move in. Your new adoptive family that loves you like everybody else wants you to move in right away. Please leave. You're causing conflict.
I'm not causing conflict, you are.
You are causing conflict. You're breaking the rules.
No, I'm not.
Okay, in your opinion, that's a master manipulator again. Please leave. The master manipulator fails.
You did fail.
Okay.
You know what? All that video last night showed that you were abusing a disabled person.
Okay.
All that video last night shows you're like abusive. Yeah. All the video last night shows she's a Machiavellian manipulator. Sadly.
Good luck with that, because my doctor said something totally different than yours, apparently. that when cornered, you made the escape. Please leave. You're causing conflict. I am actually tomorrow.
Yeah, you know what? I got it.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
The tax papers that you made up and put me as co-owner.
On what? Please leave. Yeah, fuck you too.
Okay. The tax paperwork she's talking about didn't make her co-owner. But this is more of her delusions. The property here, and because of prenuptial it's in existence, it's in 100% my name. Her name's not on anything. Because of the prenup, I told her back when we got together in 2015, I was like, I'm not going to play this again. I'm not going to risk working my tail off to just have you take it whenever you feel like you can. So.
Yep. Oh, damn. Come on. Switch sides. Damn it. All right. My phone went switch sides. She walked away, obviously. We knew this was going to happen. And, of course, it happened. I actually thought it'd take it a week or two, so I was wrong. There you go. There's some master manipulator for you. Sorry, you're going to hang up the phone. I'm going to call 911, ask them to remove her because she's being intentionally creating conflict like she always does. She has a place to go. We've already defined that. Matter of fact, I got it on recording out here, and she's actually admitted it on text messages that she has spent 4 days over at her new adoptive family's house to avoid me and a mini vacation. So she needs to pick her stuff up and just keep doing that until the divorce is final. There we go. That's pretty simple, right? I think so. See you.
Okay. That's the rest of that video. That's the rest of that day, more or less. The police show up. She tells him all sorts of crazy stuff. And, yeah, the police don't buy it. They know better. One of the police officers come out there actually know me. We chatted quite a few times. And they didn't buy it. They were like, hey, it's a civil dispute. There was no fighting. She's in her place, you're in your place. And one of them said something. He was actually kind of trying to defend her a little. And I said, man, you need to look up a drug narcissist before you go defending her. Because I know she's got you convinced of this and that and whatever. Because, she's a poor widow girl and whatever. I said, you need to pull your head out of your cavity. And I remember he said something. I said, from the rest of this conversation, and I told him to shut up. I said, you just need to shut up and let that man right there talk. Because I'm pretty sure the guy I was originally talking to got ramped. So, and he tried to say something. I said, you're just causing conflict. Just leave it be, Because he was going to play his legal knowledge against mine or something, but whatever. But and of course, the next day she, now it took her a week to get out actually. And there was a lot more conflict, a lot more drama. Some of the videos are up there, some of them are not. Some of them I won't post. I mean, it's just too much personal trash involved in them. I mean, maybe I'll post them, I don't know. But this is what it's like dealing with these people. She thought I was bluffing about the divorce and thought she could win. It's what manipulators do. They always have to one-up you. Okay? She thought I was bluffing about the divorce. Either get your head back in the game or get going. Let's get a divorce. So she tried to one-up me and say, yeah, let's get a divorce. And then what she's going to do is the reward punishment system that narcissists use, and then drag me back in. And so by doing that, she would belittle me even more. That's the way they grind you down into a husk. And then I didn't do that. And I'm not responding like I should have responded, like I'd responded in the past, because I was actually getting mental help at the prime, still getting mental